Where my hawks at? Yeah. I said, where's my hawks at? It's time. We need to show them what we can do. We here. This is only the beginning. Where my hawks at? I said, where's my hawks at? Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You are now listening to Hawk Talk Podcast, covering sports, academics, and Harmon updates. So grab your cup of tea, sit back, and enjoy Hawk Talk Podcast.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is another episode of Hawk Talk Podcast, where this is your host, Coach Coy. This is a special episode of Coach Coy's Corner, and I have this student athlete is a superstar. She has a 3.5 GPA. She's a two-time state qualifier in girls 6A Kansas wrestling. She placed third this year in the Kansas State tournament. Her name is Kamahni L. Jackson.
Yeah.
How you doing today?
Great, feeling great.
You good?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, welcome to the show. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Kamahni. I'm in the 10th grade. Go here at Harmon. Been wrestling for 2 years. Started last year, ended at in sixth place. And this year I ended third place at state. Yeah.
That was a very interesting tournament. I got the pleasure of being one of the coaches, but this young lady is awesome. Tell us a little bit about that tournament and your growth.
That tournament, I'll say last year I was a lot more nervous because it's like I knew it was state, so it was going to be a lot of people, but like when I walked in, I was not expecting it to look so big and so many people to be there. And not like I didn't have family there, so I was just like on my own basically. And we only had one other girl go with me last year, so I kind of leaned on her a lot. And she was a senior, so she kind of just led me around and everything. But this year, it was kind of just real emotional. I was going really strong the first day, and then like the last match to see if I went for first or second or third or fourth. I lost by pin, and yeah, it was just real emotional because I feel like I could do better. But it was a really good match. She was a senior. I practice with her now during the summertime, and she's taught me a lot. And she's just a really good person to be around. She has a really good personality. And yeah, after that match, I had a really good match against I think it was Wichita or something like that. She was a senior. I pinned her really fast. That was my favorite match of the year. Like, that was a really good way for me to end my year. And, yeah, that's basically what happened.
So how many pins did you have during the season?
I think my end record was 39-4, and then I had, like, 37 pins, maybe.
If
36?
I do remember, was that a personal best?
Yeah. Last year I had, like, 35 and like 12 maybe 11 or like 9 or something like that. I didn't hit double digits yet, but yeah, been pretty up there.
This year we got double digits. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. What does being a student athlete mean to you?
To me it means like, I don't know, I just get to live my high school life. Like, in the movies, like my 8th grade year coming into high school, I was really scared. And me joining all the sports and everything and just being the best that I can in school, like joining college classes and everything, or being in college classes and everything, I kind of just like feel the high school life, Like I get to feel like I'm one of the top students at the school,
So when you're on the mat or you're in a tournament or you go to wrestle, like how do you prepare?
There's a lot of ways I prepare. Sometimes it depends on who I'm going against. If I know my opponent, I really don't like to like study my opponents or nothing like that. But if I know that my opponent is going to be like, okay, this is like a really hard opponent, sometimes I'll call my sister. Like at state, I called my sister a lot. I would just have like really bad like anxiety before the match, and then after the match, I'm like, that was so fun. But I'll talk to my sister. She'll just remind me like what I already told myself. I told myself that nobody was gonna stop me. Like I wanted to win state, and I wasn't gonna let nobody stop me. But I kind of got in a mindset where I was just too scared, and yeah, I just kind of like prepare with her. Or sometimes I listen to music. I like to warm up a lot with my coach Sanchez. Kind of beat on him.
Shout out to Coach Sanchez.
Yeah,
he's a real good guy.
I kind of beat him up, even though I know I really can't in real life. But yeah, I just kind of listen to music sometimes. I like to listen to gospel before my matches, like before really hard tournaments. I listen to some gospel music and just like to remind me to breathe. Like this is supposed to be fun. I shouldn't be like all anxious and scared and everything. That's what I do.
Okay. So when you talk about your sister and how she helps you, you're a twin, right?
Yeah.
Who was born first?
I was born first.
Okay. Do you hold that over her head?
Kind of sometimes. I feel like
a big sister.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the more mature one. I like to take care of her. I'm way stronger than her, so I'm always kind of like protecting her. Sometimes that's not a good thing, but she know that it's always coming from my heart when I talk to her about anything. So yeah.
That's cool. I'm a big brother as well, so that sibling love is unconditional. You accomplished a lot of things during the month of February and March, with that being Black History Month and Women History Month. As a young black lady that's a predominant athlete, like what did that mean to you having those accomplishments in those 2 months?
In February, I feel like I kind of give girls power. Like I let them know like we can also do this sport. Like it's not only just for boys. I mean, it's a lot of boys in it. Like you could tell from the girls' state and the boys' state, there was way more people in the boys' state than there was the girls' state. But I kind of just feel like I'm giving girls voices. Like a lot of girls here, especially, just kind of like they don't really do nothing. I guess they're kind of just like really girly. But I know that there's some girls that are like they would love to wrestle, and I'm just kind of showing them that they can if they want to.
What other sports do you participate in?
I do cross country, track, boxing, and I want to get into MMA.
Similar to like Clarissa Shields.
Yes, exactly.
Because when I think of you, I think of like Clarissa Shields or like
love her.
Layla Ali a little bit. I seen you shuffle a little bit on the mat.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I love Clarissa Shields. I love her boxing matches and everything.
So when we talk about Clarissa Shields and what she doing, like, so is that a person you look up to, or you see the journey she has been on? And I wouldn't say I look up to her. I love to like I love to like see how good she's doing and everything, but she's not really motivation. I feel like my motivation is like looking at my family. Like I was gonna ask you that question.
We have a lot of. I feel like there's only one person in my family really who was like really good at sports, or two, like my cousin and my brother. My brother, he had a D1 scholarship with baseball. He chose to go D1 with band and everything. He went to a D1 college, or he's going there now. And my cousin, he was a really good football player. But like I just really don't feel like there was a lot of athletes. Like I'm the first wrestler. My brother did a little bit of wrestling, but he was like okay. And I feel like that's my motivation. Like I don't want to, grow old and like have regrets on my life. Like I want to be somebody in the future.
So we're talking about the future. What goals do you have in the future far as wrestling and like the student side, like colleges or colleges you're looking at?
On the future side, I feel like I would love to continue wrestling, but I don't want that to be an end goal. Like, I love wrestling, I truly do, but me with combat sports, I want to be more, I like to fight a lot. And I feel like wrestling, I still get that contact, but I feel like I crave more. And during boxing, when I was going to my boxing practices and everything before wrestling season, because I had to quit because I didn't want to get hurt during wrestling season, my coaches said that I was really good. They wanted me to quit wrestling. I'm like, I'm not quitting wrestling. But I just felt like maybe I should continue doing boxing. But then I was like, I don't know about that, because I still love wrestling. So then that's when I started leaning towards MMA. And I love watching MMA fights. I just absolutely love it. It's just really, like, I feel like that's me. Like, I could see myself doing that more than I could see myself doing wrestling or boxing.
So would you want to wrestle in college?
Yeah. But I want to do MMA by that time. Like, I want to start doing MMA now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love wrestling, but my heart is more towards MMA.
So you talked about what motivates you, family. Is there anything else that motivates you, like to keep pushing and you want young ladies, like when young ladies look up to Kamahni, like what do you want them to take from you?
I want them to know, like, they can be the only girl on the team. Like, they can be the only person doing the best. Because I know my coaches, they've talked a lot about how they rather have a team full of just one girl who is, like, just bomb at it than have a team full of girls that are just bad. And I feel like, you know, they can do it by themselves. They don't need to lean on everybody. They don't need to have a team. Like, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. And that's what I feel like they need to listen to. So
even though you're a sophomore, when we talk about sports, when we talk about being a student athlete, you have a legacy already as a sophomore.
Yeah.
So about time your senior year, what kind of legacy would you like to leave here at Harmon?
I would like for our girls team to definitely grow. I feel like a lot of the Wyandotte County girls, like, we are just built strong. Like, I know from Wyandotte, I'm Unique. This was her first year wrestling, and she was a senior, and she went to state. And she was just like, I felt like she was the strongest girl in her weight class. Like, no other girl was as strong as her. She just didn't have the skill because this is her senior year. She's just starting a new sport. Like, it's not going to be easy. You're not just going to be the best, you know? And I feel like a lot of people in Wyandotte County are strong. They just don't know how strong they are. Like, women in here, like, we are just built strong. Like, we just are born strong here. And I feel like, I don't know.
What school did I'm Unique go to?
She went to Wyandotte.
Shout out to I'm Unique and Wyandotte High School.
Yeah, Wyandotte High School. They was like my team. Like, the coaches there, they were really fun and all. Shout out to Frank.
Shout out to Frank.
Francis.
Is there anyone that you would like to thank your supporters, or is anyone that's been there along your journey that you would like to thank at this point?
I would like to thank my coaches. I would like to thank my teachers for after state. You know, I was kind of like, it was just such a mental thing that I just couldn't like really get focused right back onto school. So they kind of gave me like a lot of breaks and everything. I like to thank my family for picking me up from, you know, after the tournaments, late at night, you know, taking me to tournaments and all that. And, yeah, I would like to thank the school because we didn't have this sport. I don't know what I would be doing here at the school. Like,
so I got a couple rapid-fire questions. Since you're a wrestler and you would and you have to cut weight sometimes,
Yeah.
Fruits or vegetables?
Fruits.
Fruits.
Yeah.
Five Guys or Whataburger?
Five Guys.
Fried chicken or baked chicken?
During wrestling season or like now?
Both.
Okay, during wrestling season, it would have to be baked because, you know, it being fried, it's just a whole bunch of...
Gotta stay healthy.
Yeah.
You should be headed towards 6th hour. You have 1 minute. You do not want to be tardy.
But yeah, during the wrestling...
So last week was prom. Elaborate on that a little bit. How was prom?
Prom was amazing with my boyfriend. Yeah, it was so fun.
All right, what did you enjoy about prom?
I enjoyed who I went with. That's what made it better. The music, very lame. It was just a whole bunch of Hispanic music. It was just not it. But yeah, it was really fun. The food was good.
Did you take a lot of pictures?
Yeah, took a lot of pictures, and they still haven't sent them out, and they need to do that because I want more photos. But yeah.
So you can post them.
Yeah, definitely.
So, far as academic, is there anything else like other clubs or anything else you're involved in here at J.C. Harmon High School?
I'm the student council president for sophomore
What?
class.
As a sophomore? What?
Yeah, I'm 2-time. I was the president last year, president this year. Gonna be the president the next 2 years.
Okay, name it and claim it.
Yeah.
Amen.
Because nobody's gonna step up to that plate and take my spot.
So you view yourself as a leader.
Yep.
So what makes Kamahni Jackson like a leader amongst peers?
I feel like I'm just bold. Like, I know what I want.
You
I
take
don't.
risks.
Yeah, I know what I want. Like, I don't want to leave high school with no regrets. Like, you know, a lot of kids, they do, like, they work all day and everything. Like, I know I have to work. Like, I'm not just going to be able to do sports all my life. But I feel like at the same time, like, we're still in high school. We're going to be working all of our life. Like, all of our life. And, yeah, I just know what I need to stay focused on for doing other stuff.
So a little birdie told me that you might try football next season.
Oh, probably not.
Probably not.
I would love to.
We put in the room in her bed. She's not playing football.
Okay, because O'Neal said that I should. Like, I feel like if I did, the team would be goaty.
Well, we have 2 girls on the team. One play receiver, one play quarterback.
I would maybe, but I do cross country. I feel like cross country is a good sport for me.
Yeah, because it works hand in hand with wrestling, so
Yeah.
that's a good choice.
But football does too. I'm gonna do some summertime workouts with y'all, definitely.
7-on-7. We
Yeah.
got 7-on-7 coming up.
Because I know last year I did it. Ooh, that was the hardest practice I've ever had went to. I was like, wrestling practice ain't even this hard. Why is y'all doing all this?
We push those young men like to the point.
Exactly. Wish we would do that in wrestling.
We will. So, like, let us know a little bit, you know, what does Hawk Nation need to know about you that they don't know already?
I'm from Louisiana. Yeah.
Oh, you from the South. I'm from
Yeah.
Texas.
I was born
Shout
there.
out to Texas and Louisiana.
Louisiana's better.
Not just hot sauce.
Oh.
Texas Pete or
No,
Texas
it's
Pete
Louisiana.
or
It's Louisiana.
Okay.
Texas Pete is
fire
nasty.
too, though.
No.
It's nasty.
It's like,
Oh my
I
God.
don't know, it's like sweet. Like I can eat like Louisiana hot sauce just by itself. Like
I put that on everything.
literally.
Oh man. Okay. So you from Louisiana? What
Yep.
else?
I have a bearded dragon. I don't know.
I don't know what that is, but
It's
okay.
it's like a lizard, but it's not a lizard.
Oh, okay. So you got a
it's-
pet. So the pet
Yeah.
is a
Bearded dragon.
lizard, but it's called a bearded dragon.
Yeah,
Does it have a beard?
yeah. Like when it get mad, its neck turn black, but it's never got mad at me. Yeah, it's not the one that blow up though. That's a different one. I don't know.
See, I'm scared of reptiles, so yeah.
I wanted a snake, but my mom was like, no.
Oh no, we can't do that.
Yeah, she said it had something to do.
Not in this house. Nope.
Why not? I like snakes.
Puppies.
But like big snakes, not small snakes. The small snakes scare me more than big snakes.
You'll have me running. You'll see a big man sprinting real fast. Like, what Coy going? I'm gone.
Oh,
Yes.
yikes.
I'm a dog person, dog lover.
I like cats.
Cats are okay,
Yeah.
but they be giving you them skibbity paps. You know what a skibbity pap is?
Like when I hit you?
Yep, that's a skibbity pap.
Oh my.
And they fast with it too.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Very. All right, so this is Kamahni L. Jackson, superstar wrestler at J.C. Harmon High School. We also want to give a shout out to our football booster club for making this possible. We want to give a shout out to our staff, our teachers that are here. We love you guys. Keep supporting us. We support you guys. Keep pushing our students so they can be athletes and come out. This is Coach Coy for Coach Coy's Corner with Kamahni L. Jackson, superstar wrestler, also cross country and track star.
Yeah,
So I heard you pretty fast.
I am.
She running with Lulu.
Yeah.
If y'all want to know who Lulu is, go look at that podcast. We interviewed Lulu Miller as well. Live, learn, and evolve. Live your life. Learn from your mistakes and evolve into the person you want to become. This is another segment of Coach Coy's Corner. We love you. We out.
Where my Hawks at? Yeah. I said, where's my Hawks at? It's time. We need to show them what we can do. We here. This is only the beginning. Where my Hawks at? I said, where's my Hawks at? Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You are now listening to Hawk Talk Podcast, covering sports, academics, and Harmon updates. So grab your cup of tea, sit back, and enjoy Hawk Talk